One of the biggest problems we have in Christianity in America is we tend to think, even when we're serving God, it's really about us. That when we're serving God, God's going to make it fun and enjoyable, and it's going to be a hoot all the time. And the reality is that when we use the gifts, talents, and passions that God's given us, it does bring us joy and satisfaction and a sense of achievement. It's not always what we want to do. He's not always going to ask us to do things that are what we would choose to do. Like there's a guy named Jonah. You may have heard of him. And in Jonah chapter 1, it starts out and it says, "The word of the Lord came to Jonah, son of Amittai. Go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because its wickedness has come up before me." Now, Jonah's gifting was a prophet. His job was he went to people and told them what God said to say, okay? That was his job. That's how he was gifted. That was his talent. That's where his passion really was. But he didn't want to do that one. He goes, you know what happens next? Verse 3 says, "But Jonah ran away from the Lord." Why? Because God told him to go that way, and he didn't want to go that way. God told him to talk to the people of Nineveh. He didn't want to talk to the people of Nineveh. I always call Jonah the racist prophet because he was prejudiced against people from Nineveh, the Assyrians. He hated them. And so God said, go this way. Jonah went that way because he didn't want to do what God wanted him to do. And there will be times. Write this down. There will be times when you are serving God, when God will want you to do something that you do not want to do. And that's okay, because, newsflash, serving God isn't about you. It's about God and the people He wants to reach and impact through you. So when you're trying to decide whether you should do something for God or not, don't use as one of the barometers, well, it sounds like something I would enjoy. Because sometimes God asks us to do things that we're not going to enjoy at all. And that's today's Jumpstart.